I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, cause I like the lonely vibe.
Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new video. In today's video I will be sharing this Xbow deck. Xbow is actually really good versus the current meta if you think about the decks which are meta. For example Lava Loon, but even versus Bowler I'm doing really good. I just did a few battles. 3 Muskies super popular. I'm wrecking 3 Muskies with this deck. As you can see, Bowler, Lightning, Hawk Rider Tornado deck, which is pretty popular. A lot of you guys asked for do a grand challenge the last 3 battles, but I just got home from school, but I still need to go to school in a few hours. I'm just free for a couple of hours and then I will have some class again soon. I have exams. My first exam is next Friday. I'm preparing for that, of course. So I already did 3 games. So if we go undefeated this if we go undefeated this episode, I will be at 6 wins, which is pretty good. Also, a lot of you guys can't see that, but a lot of you guys asked me, why don't you put something on the walls or something? But I actually have 2 pictures over there, sort of pictures from ESWC 2016 and ESWC Winter when I won. In 2016, if you didn't know, I got second back then. Like I was a no-name. I didn't start YouTube or something yet, but after that, I actually decided to start everything what I'm doing right now. So I'm definitely very happy and proud of that. But as you guys can see, I will go over the deck real quick. It's a really solid deck. So it has Fireball as a big spell. It has E-Wiz, it has Lock. Lock is just really good, you guys know that. Inferno Tower, just really solid first tank decks. Like you can go with an Xbow to punish their tank. Then they have to spend on your Xbow. You can just put an Inferno Tower for a positive elixir trade. Cycle cards to, for example, outcycle them with the Xbow. Let's say they have a Bowler. Or cycle Fireballs. Let's say you have 500 to 600 HP left on their tower. You can just Fireball cycle. Goblin Gang is actually really solid in defense versus Graveyard, other stuff. Hawk Rider, but it is also really good because some people tend to lock Ice Spirit or Skeletons or whatever. You can just punish them with the Goblin Gang, but I would just suggest let's hop into some battles. Let's see it in action. As I said, I already did 3 games with that, with this deck, but I will do another 3 right now. He says, wow, let's give him the thumbs up and the good luck. Probably he knows us. Hopefully he watches our video as well. That will be really fun for him, of course. And let's see. I start off aggressive with Xbow. He decides to ignore that. That's interesting. He tries to catch my attention on the other lane. But of course, I will focus on defending the Xbow. So there you go. I take some damage. But look at that. We have the E-Wiz. We have the Xbow right now. He actually drops his own E-Wiz. I will drop Skeletons. Well played by him. The Xbow does go down, but look at it. Oh wow, it didn't go down. It still got like 100 HP, even after I said it will go down. And look at that, guys. We dealt over 1000 damage. We barely took 500 damage. And that's just good. I'm not sure if I'm up on elixir. Like he spent quite a bit. I spent quite a bit. So I think we are about equal. And he's playing a cycle deck. So I will predict, or not predict, but I will just drop an Ice Spirit, thinking that he will probably play Xbow, there it is. Or not the Xbow, I meant the Inferno Tower. And well, I don't want to over defend. I don't know how to explain that, but I think like if I drop my E-Wiz, I would be overspending on my offense. And that would not be good because he had End the Night and the Inferno there. So for example, if you only drop the Inferno, it's worth dropping your Electro Wizard. But him only dropping his interesting. Him only dropping his, let's see, sorry guys, him only dropping his, if he only dropped his Inferno, then I would definitely go with the E-Wiz there, just because it will withstand the Inferno. But right now he went with and the Night and the Inferno, and it's pretty hard to commentate and play, so sorry if I'm struggling sometimes. He's actually playing this really well, definitely a really solid player. But let's see. I expect the Inferno this time, so I'll pre-drop my Electro Wizard. And he actually comes with a Knight, that's interesting. And Ice Spirit, so he's using 2.9. And I don't want to give him poison value. But let's see if he actually locks this. He does lock this. Oh wow, but Inferno is locked on the Xbow, so well played by him. But let's actually pressure him because we cycle really quick. So let's go with another Xbow. Well played by him with the Electro Wizard. And we are a bit too aggressive in my opinion. But we are still leading on damage, of course. But we are just a bit too aggressive. Let's see, so I think he will try to go with a miner again. He goes with a miner poison. I'm kind of forced to drop my Goblin Gang in here, which is unfortunate, but I just want to take out that miner as soon as possible. So let's see what we can do right now. He's leading with damage right now, and I know that he will save his Knight. and Electro Wizard. He actually goes offensive with a Knight. That's interesting. I will definitely go other lane. Let's see. Hopefully the Electro Wizard can stun. Doesn't look like it, but he's playing this super well, guys. So definitely props to him for playing so well against Xbow with minor control. And let's see. So we have one Ewis going. I cycle back to a Xbow. Okay, I will take this miner right now. He will actually poisons. He poisons. So let's see. I will lock right here. Then he actually locks as well. I will put skeletons. I will put Goblin Gang. I will just go sort of go all in right now because the Xbow is locked on. As you can see, we're coming through. I think that's tower. Yeah, fireball to kill it off. He does defend the Ewis. He played super well. Definitely good game. Well played. And thumbs up. He says, wow, he definitely knows us. But super well played by him. Like, we definitely had the deck advantage. I mean, I think it's 50-50. Like, we didn't have anything to block his minor poisons. But definitely really well played by him. So he was playing the 2.9 minor deck. And he played it super well. But at the end, we were able to come through. I think we made a few mistakes by going a bit too aggressive. And sometimes we were tempted to overspend on the Xbow, like over defend it, but sometimes it's actually yeah, okay to let the Xbow die if you know they spend a lot to defend, because you can just cycle back to another one. And let's see, interesting start by him. He starts off with a Skarmy and Hawk Rider, and the Goblin Gang is also a consistent counter versus Goblin Barrel if you drop it in time. So as you can see, he spent quite a bit. Like he went with he went really aggressive. You guys saw that, but he went with a Hawk Rider, he went with a Skarmy, Goblin Barrel, and a Lock. And I believe we only spent the Ice Spirit. Yeah, I always drop skeletons or something, just in case if they have an Inferno. As you can see, he spends 5 elixir. The Inferno didn't even touch anything besides the besides the skeletons. Knowing that he just used his lock offensively, he didn't cycle 4 cards. The Goblin Gang is super strong, and that will be tower, guys. Like, just like that. Xbow, you can just punish your opponents for being aggressive. I don't know why this guy went aggressive. Maybe he wanted to surprise me or something. That is possible, of course. But right now, I could just sit back and defend. Like, legit, I could just place a defensive Xbow. But I would just go offensively again. Force him to defend this. I think we can lock whatever he places down. Just because we have so many answers to his yeah, lockable troops. So there you go. Let's lock this right now. Let's put skeletons as well. He fireballs. So he's just overspending while we're getting almost over not over 1,000, almost 1,000 damage, which is just super solid. I don't think he has wasted his lock, so I don't want to give him lock value. I'll just drop an Electro Wizard in the back, I think. Cycle back to another Xbow. As you can see, Ice Spirit, and then we are back to the Xbow again. So if he plays down his Inferno Tower, Ice Spirit will freeze it, and we have the Electro Wizard there. Knowing that he has a Skarmy, I will pre-lock right here, which is actually paying off. The Electro Wizard will stun the Inferno. He does lock, really well played by him. And hopefully we are able to get the Electro Wizard one more hit. There you go. So let's drop a Goblin Gang on top of the Inferno. And look at the Xbow just taking down the second tower. Already the second tower. And at this moment, guys, like, I could go for the 3 count with the Xbow, but it's already over. 45 seconds left. Right now, it's just all about defense. Let's lock his Goblin Barrel. Let's put skeletons over here. He does fireball that. Well played by him. But no way he's coming through this defense. Just super solid. We even have the Inferno Tower. I don't think we played the Inferno Tower the entire game yet on his Hawk Rider. I think I would just go for the 3 count, guys. Let's see if he actually puts something right now. I pre-lock right here. Didn't pay off, but I do have my Electro Wizard. Let's see. Looks like he isn't even placing down anything. He does. I don't know. Maybe he's lagging or something. If he is, sorry for him, of course. But let's see. So I don't think we can 3 count. He does. Well, he's just spamming everything down. Let's see now. 7 seconds left. Well played. Let's give him the good game. Well played. And the thumbs up. He still got a crown. So if he went for the crown jester or whatever, he still got a crown for that. But there you go. Almost 3 counts with Xbow, guys. It's just super solid. As you can see, versus the current meta, it's just so strong. And people sometimes don't expect it. People are tempted to overspend on the Xbow, especially because, like, it's just such a annoying feeling when an Xbow is ticking down at your tower, like taking down the HP so quick. That's just annoying. Like, you want to defend, and often people just overspend on defense. Well, I'm just cycling back to another Xbow. So let's see. I don't want to start off that aggressive like normally I would, but this time I'll just like show you guys multiple examples on how to play this deck last time. So now he does. I definitely want to punish him for pumping up. Let's see what he's playing. Looks like Skeleton and Collector. It could be Golem. It could be 3 Muskies. With the Knight, I definitely think 3 Muskies. Xbow is locked on, so right now we're just trying to defend it. He goes with a better ram, so now I'm 100% sure that he's playing 3 muskies. Looks like the better ram doesn't even connect. We can lock his Goblin Gang, knowing that he doesn't have a barrel. Look at that, guys. Xbow, we are so good at defending the Xbow with the cards we have. Like, it's just whatever they get, whatever they drop, we can defend it with this deck. Look at the Electro Wizard going ham at the collector. Oh my god, it will even take the collector out, and this is just like, I would not call GG yet because that would be BM. Right now, like, we have the fireball. I don't know how this guy can come through. He's playing with the better ram. We have the Inferno Tower for that, and like I just don't know. Oh, he actually does have the heal spell. That's interesting. Well played by him. But we can just drop the Electro Wizard. I can drop skeletons. I will lock as well right here. He does have the Goblin Gang, which might cost me, but I am back to a fireball. I can drop an Ice Spirit. I can drop my Goblin Gang. Or I could even cycle back to Electro Wizard. I think he will go with a Battle Ram and Goblin Gang combination. He actually doesn't. Let's Inferno Tower this collector. Hopefully it doesn't get a tick. That will be a positive elixir trade. And he wastes the skeleton right there. So definitely a positive elixir trade for us. That's 5 elixir for 7 elixir. I would just place a defensive Xbow, guys. Like, of course, many people, maybe you guys will hate on me for playing this playstyle or this archetype. But I actually think Xbow has a lot of counters. And sometimes it can be hard to play Xbow first, for example, Column. But right now, I think the meta is kind of boring with all the 3 muskies. I just like to play multiple decks, and this deck is a lot of fun to play. And it's super effective. Oh, he does. That's really smart by him. Let's try to lock. Hopefully we are able to kill most of those. I don't want to leak. Let's place another Xbow down right now, and this is definitely a good game. Like, we can just stack defensive. Like, he didn't touch our tower yet. I don't think he will touch our tower at all, just because our defense is so solid. Let's see, maybe he rage quitted, but let's see. Yeah, he rage quitted. He is arrowing nothing. Let's put Ewis in the middle. Let's go with the Goblin Gang. He is defending that, so he doesn't want to take another, or he doesn't want to lose another tower. But right now, look at this, guys. 2 defensive Xbows, Inferno Tower. He keeps arrowing his King Tower, knowing that, of course, this is a hard counter. Like, I feel sorry for this guy, but this is just meta deck. Like, his deck is just a meta deck, and we are just, like, our deck is just super well, or super good versus the meta. So I hope you guys enjoyed, like, the live battles. We can definitely do one more. I know you guys like a bit longer episode, so as you can see, 6-0. I will do one more for you guys. Hopefully we are able to face, for example, Golem or whatever. But let's see. So far we're really successful, so I hope you guys can smack that like button if you haven't already. But let's see. So I often start with an Ice Spirit. Wow, interesting combo by him. We did miss the Step Goblins, which is unfortunate, but the Hawk Rider will only get 2 hits. So often I start with the Ice Spirit just to chip away, see what he's playing, see what he does. So he actually drops, we can fireball the barrel, by the way. Let's see. So I put skeletons, distracting the Electro Wizard. It will not get a hit. I fireball the Goblin Barrel, which is a negative trade, but I don't want to take too much damage. We could have tried the Electro Wizard, but he also had his Electro Wizard. So if we failed, we might have taken a lot of damage. So I'll actually go into the same lane. Let's see if he has a rocket or whatever he's playing. Maybe an Inferno Tower, but the Xbow is locked on right now. There you go. The Ice Spirit actually does freeze, and he puts his... Oh wow, it's locked on. I should have put my Electro Wizard, but still, like, it's dealing so much damage. He's over defending this. Hopefully, yeah, we definitely need to defend this. I'll drop my Electro Wizard as late as possible, knowing that his Inferno Tower will die. It will still deal some damage to my Electro Wizard, but not that much. I would just lock right here, because that's a positive elixir trade for me. If he does go with the barrel, I can just make that, I can just make it equal again. So it looks like, oh wow, he actually tricked us, which is really smart, knowing that I have the fireball. So definitely really well played by him. And he's dealing a ton of damage because of that move. Really well played by him. Let's give him the well played and the thumbs up. I mean, I could have seen that. I think I saw it as well, but I already dropped my fireball, which is unfortunate, but we're not out of this yet. 1 minute left. He still has to take our tower, and the Xbow can always make a comeback, but he does have the Inferno Tower and the lock. So I will actually drop my skeletons a bit to the side, knowing that he will probably place his Inferno Tower. I will have my Electro Wizard this time. I will have a lock ready in case he drops his Goblin Gang. He does drop his Goblin Gang, so let's lock right here. Let's drop our own Goblin Gang. His Skarmy, his Electro Wizard should die, and the Xbow should lock on right now. There you go, it's locked on. I think that will actually take down his tower. Let's defend it as much as possible right now. I'll drop my Electro Wizard. I'll drop Skeletons as well. Look at that. The tower is... I think it will go down. Let's see. Maybe not. I will actually pressure the other lane right now. We are not able to defend this. So let's actually defend the Xbow. And hopefully we are able to get a good Xbow right now. He does come with the Goblin Gang. We are a bit low on elixirs. But let's drop our Electro Wizard. Looks like his Electro Wizard and Goblin Gang did a ton of damage. But well played by him. Look at the King Tower actually going ham. And wow, look at that. We dealt so much damage to the King Tower, guys. And this will be really interesting, knowing that I just wasted my lock. He will probably rush me or something. There you go. There is his Goblin Barrel. Let's drop an Electro Wizard. And he's playing this really smart. I think I would just go for the 3 count actually. Maybe a bit risky. This is a strange situation. I've never been in such a situation before. But let's see. Let's protect our Xbow as much as possible. Hopefully his Xbow is able to die. Looks like it will. He will probably, I was about to say, he will probably drop his Goblin Gang. There you go. Hopefully, he's still forced to defend our Electro Wizard. Hopefully it gets a hit. It does get a hit, so that's, ooh, wow, almost 2 hits. Let's see, guys. I need to cycle. He will drop his, yeah, there you go. He will drop his Hawk Rider in the middle. So let's Fireball cycle right now, knowing that 2 Fireballs will take it out. And there you go, Skeletons. I can drop Skeletons, which is really cheap. He drops the Inferno Tower. And I will just save up for 6 elixir. Then I will drop my lock on the Inferno Tower. Or I will actually drop it here defensively. Now I will Fireball. Hopefully that's in time. Let's see. Oh, wow, that was close. His Goblin Barrel actually hit. Some Goblins actually stepped on the tower. We 3 count with Xbow. That's something I've never done before. But we dealt so much damage with the... I believe it was an Electro Wizard and a Goblin Gang on his main tower. And wow, guys, this guy played it super well as well. He tricked us with the Goblin Barrel, so definitely well played, and props to him for doing that. We have a crown chest as a chest to end the video. Looks like we will get an epic or a legendary. Let's see. Xbow. Wow, that's funny. We're sharing an Xbow deck and we get the Xbow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Here's the Xbow deck again. I'm 7-0 so far. If I will get the 12-0 or something else, I will definitely post it on Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter yet, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please smack that like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye.